Okay. So heavy. Hey guys, my name is Bree. I am back from the dead. No, I really wasn't dead, but my arms are about to be dead. Okay, I have to put these down. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the books that I got in the month of January. I got an enormous chunk of books in the month of January, not only because it is right after Christmas and my family likes to give me book money is what I like to call it, and because I like limit that money to only spending it on books and bookish things. But not only that, my birthday was also in January. It was January 26th, so I'm finally 17. Yay! And for my 17th birthday, I got at least 4 or 5 books from my family. So without further ado, let's get to the book haul. The first 5 books I'm going to show you are actually in a series, and I bought these off of Amazon because I don't have them on my shelf, and I read them when I was in elementary school and I loved them so much. And this series is the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series by Rick Riordan. But anyways, I got these, and I got the hardcover of the new newly illustrated covers edition, and I love it so much because when it came in the box set, it like you can see like the New York landscape. It's so pretty. I love it so much, and the covers are all like so pretty, like individually. Oh my goodness, they're just, the artwork is so beautiful. I love these books. The next book I have to show you is also a book by Rick Riordan. It is The Last Hero. This is the first book in the Heroes of Olympus series, and I bought this because I have not read any other Rick Riordan books, and I really want to start reading them because everyone's raving about like Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor and the Trials of Apollo, which all came out last year towards the end of the year, and I thought that they were all like super cool. Like I really wanted to read them, but I felt like it would be kind of, you know, I didn't know if I needed to read these books first, but then I was just kind of like, you know what, I kind of want to read them anyways, might as well just pick these up. So I picked this up to hopefully get into the Heroes of Olympus series. I've heard lots of great things about this. I don't really want to know too much about what happens in this series slash trilogy or whatever it is. I know that it has to do with Greek gods, and that's totally fine with me. I heard that Percy and the original gang are only mentioned a couple times throughout this series. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's kind of interesting to me that, you know, it's taking a bit of a twist, so I'm interested to see how this book plays out. The next book on this January book haul is a book that I actually received from the Owl Crate January box, and that is Roseblood by A.G. Howard. This book sounds so cool. It's about this one character named Rune Germain, who is actually a type of musician. She's a singer. And what's interesting about Rune is that whenever she sings, if she sings too much or if she overexerts herself, she ends up getting very, very sick. And Rune's parents see this problem and are hoping that if she just got some, you know, like musical teaching, that she would be fine. So they send her off to this French boarding school that apparently has ties to the Phantom of the Opera. And shocker, shocker, she sees this masked boy that is helping her with her musical talents. I'm really excited to see where this story goes. I haven't read the Phantom of the Opera, but I've seen the movies slash plays slash remakes slash whatever. I know what it's about. I'm really, really excited to read this because I think it's a really cool concept, especially since it's from the female gender. I think this will be a really fun read. The next book I got in the month of January is Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blank. Ugh, can we just talk for a minute about this super pretty matte black cover? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And not only that, the pages are like those really pretty like raised pages. I don't really know the word for that. I forget. I have no idea what this is about, but one of my really good friends, Bryce Brewer, read this already and recommended it to me. He said that it's a great read. He did tell me that it's a little bit slow to start off and like everything happens within like the last fourth of the book. I don't know how that's gonna be because like for my attention span is so little and I get distracted really easily, so I feel like if I try and read this book I will not get through it very quickly. But we'll see how it goes. I've actually really heard really good things about this book, so I trust Bryce and I trust Goodreads and all the people on Goodreads, so I'm excited to get on to this one. The next book that I got my hands on in January is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. So basically we follow this main character named Catherine, and she lives in Wonderland, and she's like super gorgeous, and she is a very talented baker and she wants to go be a baker, but her mom is like, ew, no, you can't do that because if you could be queen, why would you want to be a baker? So basically her mother sends Catherine to this ball where she's supposed to meet the king and woo him, but then all of a sudden she meets a character named Jest. Can we talk about how much I love that name, Jest? Like, that's a really pretty name. Let me just read you guys the very last paragraph of the of the synopsis on the inside. Kath is determined to choose her own destiny, but in a land thriving with magic, madness, and monsters, fate has other plans. That sounds so cool. I'm really excited. Plus, not only that, but growing up as a kid, Alice in Wonderland was my favorite thing to watch. Like, I would sit in the movie room with like the little VCR and I would rewind the movie and watch it all over again. I knew all of the songs. To this day, I know all of the songs. Oh, it's so good. I cannot wait to see basically the world of Wonderland from Queen Catherine's point of view. The next book that I have that I got in the month of January, technically I got it on the 2nd of February, but we're gonna count it in the January book haul. This was one of my birthday gifts that was ordered in January, so that's why it's going in this haul. And that book is The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. The story behind me purchasing this book is because I ended up reading this in school after I read Crown of Midnight, and after I read Crown of Midnight, I actually got all of the books by Sarah for Christmas in 2015. Yes, I got all the way up to Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas in 2015, and I started reading those, but I didn't get this one, and I've been wanting it ever since just so I can have like the complete Throne of Glass series. Speaking of Throne of Glass, is anybody else pumped for the last book to come out in May? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the series ends. Anyways, in The Assassin's Blade is basically a prologue to the series. You get an idea as to what Selena Sardothian, who is the main character, what her life was like before we get into the main story. What's cool about this one is it is a bind-up of, I think, 5 novellas. And basically each novella is a adventure that Selena goes on. The next books I'm going to show you are 2 that are by the exact same author, and they are Everything, Everything. I looked at the wrong one. Everything, Everything, and The Sun is Also a Star, both by Nicola Yoon. These books are super cool. I'm excited to read these because they're contemporaries, and I've never really been one to read contemporary books. So I've heard a lot of great reviews about both of these books, and like, look at these colors. They're so pretty. All right, the last book I have to show you guys that I got in the month of January is the paperback copy of City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. There's a sticker on this book and I did not know that. Let's get off, please. Oh, look at that, no residue. So those are all of the books that I got in the month of January. That was 13 books. That's a lot of books. I think that's the most books I've ever gotten in 1 month. That's a little ridiculous. Oh, not only that, I got a new bookshelf as well. And it's currently kind of a mess because of all the books that I took off of it. Ginormous stack of books. Look at that. That's huge. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye! Okay, wait, let's put these down.